What is up, YouTube? Here with a deck profile for the deck I'm playing now instead of Despia L. The structure deck. Today was my Yu-Gi-Oh! Day event, I guess, for the live Twin Field Center and the playmass. Sadly, I didn't get first or second, but I went 3-1. I was playing Phantom Knights, 3 turn scale. I got very lucky on a box last week, so I was able to pick up the Brave tokens engine. So played this deck today. 3 turn skill, 3 boots, starter, extender. Technically, they're both also extenders, which is great for the deck. 2 cloaks, 1 stained, and 1 of sorry. 1 ragged gloves to send the traps to revive, 1 of them back. Essentially, this is your main starter for non-token stuff. Searches out, ideally you want to search out boots, or you search out stained. That's pretty standard, I think. 3 water enchantress, search out right, seeing how this is Brave token. Didn't think I would ever get my hands on this. Got very lucky on a box. That's all. I bought 1 box, pulled it right in a CR version of her, traded the CR version of her for 2 regulars and another right. Then with credit on my local store, I bought the remaining right and water roll that I needed. 1 Griffin, the Omni Negate. This search out right. Right gives you Faithful Journey in the token. This is the Omni Negate. Psychic stuff for, well, extenders. I do play another Psychic in Ghost Ogre, but that's in the hand trap section. So, yeah. Psychic stuff, so you can make sure Beanie as quickly as possible. Dasher, Celestial for the Diamond, for the Enforcer package. So glad this is a more widely available holo. The version I had before was the rare, this is the super, this version's Italian. Was glad to pick up that for a good price. Scythe, busted, what can be said. Hand traps, 2 Ghost Ogres, essentially for the mirror match, versus other Brave tokens, takes care of Faithful Journey. 3 Ash, generic, 3 Droplet, negation. This came up more, not necessarily as negation, but came up more as to half battle, to half the attack points. Three rights makes the Brave token. The Brave token gets you the Faithful Journey. This gets you the Griffin Rider and also the Draco back, which is another interruption. I haven't messed around with this too much before the tournament. I maybe played a grand total of 2 or 3 games. The fact that this deck can put out a Omni Negate before it would even get the chance to with Tour Guide and the Appaloosa package is insane. Of course, you can't use your normal summons monsters effect, which in this deck doesn't mean too much because you can just bring it back off of some other cards. 2 Fusion Destiny, you can only play 2. 1 Rhoda, the deck's mainly warriors, so searches out most of the deck. 3 Fog Blades, negate. 1 Wings for the attack boost and also revive. 1 Shade as like an extender / chump block if need be. For the extra deck, 1 DPE. I was going to say standard. It is standard. Pop Scythe. Scythe effect triggers. You get to lock your opponent out of the extra deck for the turn. And usually next turn on the crackback, you just win. Link Spider turns Shade or Nibiru token into free material to Link Climb. Cherubini, busted. You make that off 2 level 3s, send like Water Empress, Water Enchantress, Banisher for right, search out. Then you can start your Brave token combo if you don't open up the Enchantress or rights in the first place. For the next 2s, Verte, summon out DPE quicker. Dagda to set Scythe. The Dark Charmer, this card's stupid. If your opponent has a dead DP or dead Dragoon in graveyard, it's easy to make this and steal it. Then you can link climb more if you want to, or just steal like a problem card such as another DP or Dragoon. Rusty, Trusty Rusty. This is Phantom Knights. Send a Phantom Knight to the grave to set a Phantom Knight Speller Trap. Most times you probably gonna set the Fog Blade or set Shade. Unicorn, spins card, access code for OTKs. For the extra deck, for the Exceeds, 1 Levier, bring back like Ancient Cloak to boost up your Rusty if need be. 2 Break Swords. Honestly, I might drop 1 for an Owl Mirage. I'm still testing, still getting to know this deck. So, but 2 Break Swords, pop a card, bring it back as little 4s. Either use it as link material, or you can use it to summon like Time Thief Redoer, which adds a little more of a control aspect to this deck. Downer Magician for the Zeus. So yes, that's it for the deck. Went 3-1. My matchups were versus Despia round 1. I lost that one. Just needed probably another minute and an extender of some kind, and I would have had it. Round 2, I played against Eldlich, won that on the grind game. Round 3 versus LunaLight Brave token. Won that because game 3 I opened up like Rhoda, Tornscale, Scythe, and Lancia going first. So luckily he didn't have a hand trap, so I was able to make Verte, make the DP on field, set Scythe. Then on his turn, I destroyed DP and Scythe. Scythe effect triggers, summon out Scythe, have Lancia in hand. Then I shotgun the Lancia, and he's only able to summon out like 3 monsters. So that was the win there. In the last round, I played against like Synchro spam. It wasn't Tenny, it wasn't Sword Soul, it was just like Synchron. Won that. He couldn't really make a field. And game 1, I made the full field. Game 2, he only set a monster. He made Herald and set a card. And I just like summoned out DP essentially. Or not summoned out DP, but I just did basic plays. Then we sat there for like 2 turns trying to get resources going, and he just kept sitting monsters. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.